After a 33-6 win here at Highclimbers Stadium, Shelton's on the road to Rochester to take on the Warriors. Both teams are 1-0 in the 2A Evergreen. It's time for a Coach's Corner, presented by the Conklin team. Here now with Coach Smith for the Coach's Corner, brought to you by the Conklin team. Big win last week. Awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was a good win.
But I know that you like to move forward and look ahead. So Rochester, you're on the road, headed to the Warrior Den. What are you looking for that team? What are you going to work on from that big win, take it into this week?
Well, the biggest thing is, we're going on the road for the first time. We've been at home for the last 3 games, and it's been normal for us, right? We know our confines, we know our order of operation, we know where we're going, we know the locker room, and so that's been good. So now we got to be able to take that on the road and travel, and we're going to be in our Road Warrior attire. We're treating this as a business trip. It's not a field trip. No. It's not a vacation. It's a business trip. You got 2 teams that are sitting atop the Evergreen 2A standings at 1-0. Rochester is 3-0, so they feel very, very good about themselves. And, we got to go out there, and the key to this game, in my opinion, is going to be who's going to execute in the 3 aspects the best. We feel like we have a little bit of size advantage on them, but they might have a little bit of speed advantage. It's going to be a good physical game on our part. Hopefully, we got to take the lessons that we learned last week, which is a downhill presence in our run game, which got established last week, which was really, really good offensively. And then we got to be able to continue to make those plays downfield in our pass game. I thought our quarterback played really, really well. I thought that he made good decisions with the football. I thought our offensive line did a good job giving him time in the pass game, and also opened up some holes for Fuller. Fuller went for over 100 as a sophomore in rushing, so that was good. We averaged about 7 yards a play, which was really nice, and we kind of controlled that game start to finish, and we needed to get off to another quick start. That was what was nice. First 2 games we got off terrible starts. Last week we got off to a 21-28-0 start, and so we need to continue that and get off to a quick start.
381 total yards for the team there, and one of the things that we talked about last week is that you wanted to have the players focusing better on the 4th down, the special teams. Did you see that improvement this week with Centralia, and you're going to move that into this weekend?
Well, yes, but they did score on 4th down again. On 4th and 8, they ran a reverse, and they got us on 4th and 8. That was their only score. So in the last 8 quarters now, they scored 4 times on 4th down, twice on specials and twice on the defense. So, it's a work in progress is what I would say.
Sure. After Rochester, let's see, I'll put a pause on that one. After next week, you stay on the road. Is that right?
No, we're home.
Back home. Is it homecoming?
Yes.
Okay. After this week on the road, homecoming back at Highclimbers Stadium, and that's always a good time to bring a Highclimber alumni and let everybody else see how the team's doing.
Sure, homecoming's about everybody coming home, right? It's not necessarily about all the people here, and it's kind of lost that luster a little bit, but we hope Climber Nation is going to show up well over in Rochester. I know our team really feeds off of them and appreciates it. And then, our home crowds have been really, really good. So we expect another big home crowd for that game. But we're mainly focused on Rochester this week. And, hopefully the weather will be nice and Climber Nation will show up strong and give us all the support we need to come out with another victory and go 2-0 in the Evergreen.
Rochester not that far away. It'd be a good road trip to go cheer on the Highclimbers. If you're unable to make it, of course, Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple have the calls on masonwebtv. We'll be back at Highclimbers Stadium for that homecoming game a week from this Friday, and so we'll make sure we cover that for all the festivities there as well. This Coach's Corner, again, brought to you by the Conklin team. Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.